Our match commentators, Gary Neville and Martin Tyler.
Well, thank you, David. Good afternoon, everyone. No club has won more Premier League opening fixtures than Manchester United. The team with the most defeats on their opening day of the season is West Ham United. Jose Mourinho's second Premier League season at Old Trafford starts with this lineup. David De Gea in goal. Eric Bailly and Phil Jones suspended for the Super Cup on Tuesday come into the defence. No place for Victor Lindelof. But the other two summer signings both start. One of them, Nemanja Matic, going for a third Premier League title in 4 seasons after his switch from Chelsea. And there is a place for another former Chelsea man, Juan Mata. And the other major signing, maybe the major signing, Romelu Lukaku, who turned down a return to Stamford Bridge to come here to Old Trafford from Everton. Slaven Bilic has been able to bring in proven Premier League experience in the summer, like Joe Hart in goal. And Pablo Zabaleta at right back. On the left, it's Arthur Masuaku, with Aaron Cresswell not 100%. In midfield, Mark Noble, captain, a survivor from the Hammers' great escape here on the last day of the season, 10 years ago now. And it's a sentimental return to Old Trafford for Javier Hernandez, who's joined by record signing Marco Arnautovic from Stoke. Lanzini, Carroll, Snodgrass and Antonio amongst those not ready for this first game. So Manchester United start.
I think you're right, they've got goals in the team. You know, Rashford, Mata, Lukaku, Mkhitaryan. Pogba's got to do more on that front this season as well.
And towards Lukaku. He gets his head to it to knock it down. Was short of anyone really arriving full steam. It's a weak header and a wayward shot from Henrik Mkhitaryan, who pretty much rationed his goals to the Europa League last season, with the odd exception.
Yeah, just watch this ball come in to the back post. He's a target. I thought Mata maybe could have made more of a run towards the penalty spot. It fell to Mkhitaryan. He never looked comfortable, never really got it out of his feet.
That's the free kick given against Noble, this time quickly taken by United and Mkhitaryan. And Mata's in, Hart comes out, spreads himself. They're lining up to put it in, Lukaku. Mkhitaryan was there. Just didn't fall for Manchester United.
He was asking for the trip. It's a quick free kick, maybe not from the position where the free kick should have been taken from, but Martin Atkinson let it go. He makes a really good run on Mata, and this is where Joe Hart does well, spreads himself. It's a little bit of good fortune. Not enough.
By now Pogba. It's a lovely pass for Mata, and neither the back of the net or quite enough to reach Lukaku. Would have had a tap in. But he's made that run a couple of times, Juan Mata, and the West Ham haven't really coped with it.
It's a wonderful, wonderful pass. It really is, from Pogba. Fantastic run. We know he's unselfish, Juan Mata, but maybe he should just drive it towards Joe Hart's legs.
Noble. Thoughtful pass to Masuaku, who's galloped forward a couple of times.
Yeah, just these last couple of minutes, West Ham just been a little bit better going forward.
Big pressure. Allowed Rashford to take on possession. Matic has gone down the outside, but here's Lukaku inside of the post, into the net. In the Premier League, he's off and running, and Manchester United had the breakthrough. A turnover in midfield, a quick counter-attack, and a man bought to score goals, delivers the goal.
Yeah, that's what he was brought in to do. I have to say, I've just said that West Ham had a good couple of minutes. And that happens. Dream start for him. But Obiang is so poor in midfield. You've got to be better than that on the ball. He does brilliantly. Matic talks about breaking up the play, and then he makes the overlap. I thought Rashford was going to use him. And the problem that West Ham had, they had an overload at the back post. It's a wonderful little pass from Rashford, great little run, and it's just whether Lukaku can finish. Joe Hart comes out, maybe thinks he's going to go into the far corner, but he sticks it near side. He's off the mark in the Premier League for Manchester United.
One in the Super Cup was in the end a mere consolation. But this, he hopes, will be the start.
The passing, apart from the final one, was excellent.
Doubling up on Arnautovic. Arnautovic making it 3, but the Austrian went and got it back. Noble had to scurry. Hernandez, Ayew. It's good football. Oh, and Hernandez's shot, he really put his laces through the ball, but it flew straight at David De Gea, who got strong arms up to stop West Ham equalising.
The best bit of football has been saved in the final moments this first half. They play a little pass into Noble, who does really well. Does take a deflection off by it, maybe just takes a little bit of the pace off it, and it...
And Mkhitaryan trying to occupy the space behind Lukaku.
Yeah, we just switch momentarily. It's more central, Mkhitaryan out on the right.
And here's Rashford, and he might be too quick for West Ham here. He wasn't accurate enough with the shot for Manchester United.
The man sat up alongside us in the gantry was the best at this. Thierry Henry, he gets into that left channel. His pace is fantastic. He sets the touch is good. He sets himself up just to open his body up, but slices it, doesn't bring it back.
Promoted side.
Joe Hart's set up. Two-man more, three-man maybe in there. Three-man maybe in there. And in the middle as well.
Lukaku! Well, it's been a weekend of headed goals in the Premier League, and here's the latest one. A double on his Premier League debut for Manchester United for Romelu Lukaku, and still plenty of time for more to follow.
Well, I was asked before the start of this game what would be expected of Lukaku, and it was to win these types of matches for Manchester United, the games that cost them last season. He just drifts it in, Mkhitaryan, into an area. Lukaku gets across his man, and you're never going to get, you cannot let him to get in front of you. The power and the strength of him is enormous. It's a really good header, uses the pace on the ball, just glances it. Hart's got absolutely no chance. Masuaku should never be that side of him. Not sure Reid covers himself in glory either, and West Ham 2-0 down, ball to Lukaku.
Here's Noble. By Fernandez looking for Arnautovic, who gets a good aerial contact to it.
It's a ball drifting in towards him. And Lynn's wrong side, which gives Arnautovic the chance. He's strong. It's a really good contact and just causes...
For Manchester United. Still Marcus Rashford. Mkhitaryan, Lukaku for the hat-trick. But the one man who's not going to let that happen was Pablo Zabaleta. Mkhitaryan has skipped past him. Lukaku still waiting, pushed out by Hart. Pogba with a bit to aim at, but it's Zabaleta again. All that just a few seconds after Diafra Sakho didn't make contact, or any decent contact, from the corner.
Oh, he does well, Rashford. The chance has gone for him, and he sees that United have got an overload. It's everything right.
Lukaku. Mkhitaryan. Nathan Atkinson wanted to play an advantage, and he's done that. Matic. A sharp turn. Rashford. Again, taking West Ham on at pace and having a go again. Oh, inside of the post, along the line, past the other post. You don't get any closer than that without scoring.
Well, he's got real problems, Zabaleta. Can't go near Rashford now. He's just backing off him. He's been booked. He's having a greater influence in the game. Cuts inside, sets it out brilliantly. It's past Hart. Agonising.
Matic. Look at the room for Pogba. They've sacrificed a little bit in midfield to try and be more progressive. West Ham. It's a higher risk, but they have to take it. Mata. Here's Valencia. It's over Lukaku. It's Blind! He once got a last-minute equaliser at Upton Park for Manchester United.
He's concentrating so much on making sure that he keeps his head over the ball, that he hits it down, he doesn't sky it, he hits it into the ground.
Needs to get back on his feet now. Pogba, Mkhitaryan, and it's through, and it's Anthony Martial. That's a pretty fair reflection on the way the game has gone. Another player with a good record of goal scoring against West Ham. And he has made the most of his limited opportunities late in the piece.
Well, West Ham have been disappointing, but United have been pretty good, done everything that's been asked of them. And this is good, really good. Mkhitaryan's pass is excellent. He's just a yard out of position, Zabaleta. His first touch, Martial's fantastic. He's just in between Reed and Zabaleta in a really good area, and he controls it well. Hart flies out at him. He doesn't put him off. His composure's good when he's through on goal, Martial. He finishes brilliantly. Good start for United, 3-0.
Fellaini. Matic. Pogba. It's for top performance, particularly in the second half. Top of the table for Manchester United.
There must have been 10 passes in the build-up to this goal. United getting into spaces. Thinking, should he play Lukaku in? That was the option he had in front of him, Paul Pogba, but he decided he wants to get on the score sheet. He's been asked to score more goals, assist more, and he's on his way in game one with a very good one.
Yeah, there's friendship and friendship, isn't there?